22% of the population in Rio lives in favelas. And they're everywhere. They're incredibly striking visually because they rise up out onto all the hilltops all around the city. And the wealthy are concentrated below in the bottom, and there's a huge disparity between the wealthy and the poor, and it's right in front of your face. When you walk into one, it's kind of difficult to describe, but there's this real pulsing energy of life, which you don't feel when you walk into an apartment building or down a normal street. And so I was like personally quite drawn to the energy and to the life of the favelas, and I'm still trying to understand exactly what they're all about, what the culture is all about.
I don't know if you thought about this or not, but it's really interesting to me, that kind of dialogue between the incredible light that's coming out of the stadium and then the porch light in the, that like there's a red and yellow.
Yeah, it was striking to me when I was just driving along this street in Santa Teresa, and it was really striking to me when the stadium appeared in the distance as like almost a flying saucer kind of oddity.
And that's exactly what happens, is that FIFA descends on you for the period of the games. And they change police legislation, they change social legislation, they demand certain things operate in certain ways in your country. You cede sovereignty to FIFA in a multi-billion-dollar operation. And that picture of the stadium, as though it's, Sepp Blatter has flown that thing down, which I imagine he would actually love to do. That's a really powerful image, I think.
My sense was that once the game started, then all of the imagery and attention and bandwidth that was going toward, social protests, and how much that it was also a reflection of the same issues that were taking place in many cities around the world, was all going to end, and it was all going to go to sports. And then this, the games had already started when you shot this, yes?
Right. Yes.
So that, in a way, it seemed to me that the picture was really saying that, as much as the games are going on, these issues can't be buried or covered up. And then also there's a kind of little nationalistic cue in there, because he has the flag of Brazil sewn on the pants. This seemed to just capture that right on the money, and not only continue to express, but to say, the games can't stop this. Can't stop the view of this, can't stop the thinking about this.
I was walking down from my apartment towards Copacabana Beach. Just happened to walk past here. There are so many people that sleep in the streets. There's a huge housing crisis in Rio. So it wouldn't have been striking to me, but this bag he was sleeping under was what caught my attention, and sort of looked, I thought, like a bit like a body bag. And I'm not sure why he had it over him, because most people just kind of sleep. It wasn't raining that day or whatever. Most folks just kind of sleep out in the open. Maybe they'll have a blanket, but I'd never seen that before. I guess I hope that people could extrapolate some information about the housing issues and things like that.